dofo meeting the abona skin pain. Medisika koma madofo any abusia e de fa tap send so. Adentia every say so easy, reliable, fast and convenient. Sim market where be na adofo ensaka sikano e Ghana e kwan ben e na wo be fa so and one say go be grabo o smartphone na wa download tap send e wo phone so na wo de ko eni gisam kese ne say baby a wo bia wotimi send sika e kom wo busua e wo my Ghana mu e wo abra wonti ahye tap na mom kai say wo be use promo code e wo screen you see e di so na wo benya £5 on top, €5 on top. Sika, what do you come out ebusia? Ewo oh my Ghana, ma mene papa, any beje dodo, sata aba.
Charlie, I don't know where to start this matter, safe, but yeah, I guess we go talk up. Ghana. How many times I talk your name? Or make I talk hello? Or make I talk fellow Ghanaians? Charlie, I don't know how to put this. I don't know what I for do for Ghana people again for this industry inside or for this entertainment inside. Maybe I for just stop. I think say Ghana people will make us stop. Yeah. Yo, every time there is propaganda, every time there is fake vibes, every time there is people trying to put square pegs in a round hole, there is people trying to fabricate things and put things where they're not meant to be just to make me look a certain way. And I'm always quiet, minding my business, just doing my music, making sure that I stay relevant and stay in there. That's the only way I can prove anything anybody is trying to fabricate wrong or anything anybody is trying to say about me, you know, to not manifest. All I do is hard work and I put in my 110 just to be able to, you know, survive the changing trends and the different ways of doing things, different times, you know. So everybody has witnessed from the beginning of my career and from when I started getting attacks and, you know, beefs from my biggest rival, Bandana. Now, since 2006 or even earlier, this man has dissed and sent different songs towards my direction, most of it direct disrespect that I decided to just allow until that time where 2013, 2014, I thought, let's face this, let's deal with this because enough of the misinformation of the youth, enough of the miseducation of the youth about me because I don't talk. Long story short, we've done this beef. We've come to a conclusion at the stadium on different occasions where we've tried to, you know, see who is who. Ghana came together. Ghana came out and thought that I was going to get slaughtered that night. And guess what? The next morning, the verdict came out on the front page of the graphic Showbiz. And it was to most of the noisemakers' shock. But the truth was out that you can't take me out, right? And every other time, there is some style to try and take me out. In these times, you people are trying to tell me that you would watch Shatawale go and clash my son, Stone Boy, who Shatawale started to diss and beef with because, and simply because he was my artist. So anything that's coming from Samini's camp, for that matter, was not good or was not, yeah, basically. So, yeah, they had to beef. That's been going on. It's been going on. But the real beef started from myself, where he brought it to me and I had to deal with it as constructive as I could for the longest time so that I don't fall for the muds while trying to pay attention to what was going on down there. End of the day, he came in 2020 on Showbiz entertainment show with Nana McBrown and the rest of the panelists, and came and made a confession that everything he said about me was just jokes and it was a lie. Just like how I was trying to let you people, the whole industry and the whole nation understand that all those things that guy was saying about me were lies. You guys didn't listen. You guys did not pay attention. You guys thought it's about time somebody took off this guy. It's about time somebody cleared Samini off the scene. Guess what? I'm still here in 2020. And I expect my son Stone Boy to tell Shatawale that until he finishes what he started with me, he can't come down to his level to come and clash him, because it is not his fight. It is not his beef yet. I come from 2003, 2004 with you, Bandana, when you did Mukuho, and I did my album with Linda on it. So how do you then come to clash my son who came out in 2008 or something? And how is that even fair? How is that a fair comparison? How is that any grounds for anybody to even want to? And then Asasi Radio or Asasi Multimedia. I believe that you guys know the history of Ghana entertainment well. To not make such a conclusion. So then in that case, who am I going to clash? Because I am also still in here and I still have issues with people, especially if people have finally come out to come and say that everything they said about me was a lie and was fabricated, and they just did it because they wanted to trend. Okay, what if I start to, let's not even go there. So we need to also have a face-to-face one-on-one for him to let me know that it was all jokes. Let's scrap it. Let's not take it serious. You can't just go sit on TV and say it and brush it off. And for our fake and what do you call it? Hypocritical industry people to watch that comment pass like nothing happened. Somebody has come and maybe make better out of something they did wrong some years back. Somebody has come to, clear the air about rumors and fabrications about somebody's brand, and you guys just let that pass and not talk about it. So there are youth on the street who still believe that the things that this guy said about Samini are true. So until that one-on-one, face-to-face clash that I called for since 2014, 2013, anytime I did an interview, that I want him face-to-face, for him to call out everything I've done to him, for me to also respond to, that he never gave chance for, based on the fact that I also never responded to him for about 7-8 years when he was dissing me, until he mentioned my parents' name, mentioned my family name, and, Pussy Samini and all of those things that he said, and said different things about me that made me feel like I had to do Scatterbad Mind, one track. And he came to shut everything down. And up to today, nobody has been able to respond to Scatterbad Mind the way I want them to, or I would have expected them to. So you can't take me out of the race. Yeah, you got tired for seeing me fierce. Yeah, so basically, it's a nice morning. I just woke up not too long ago. I'm kind of 5 hours behind Ghana right now, and I'm still out here. I've been out here for almost 5 months, but I'm home. So family thing, nothing too alarming, nothing too pressurizing. So I'd like to say big up all the fans and tell Stone Boy to inform me personally about that clash. I don't have to hear it on the street, and I don't have to hear it from Bandana before I hear it from Stone Boy. Because guess what? After my tweet, the next day, Bandana himself found my number and linked up and said that this and this and this is Wagwan, and they're about to do this. You understand me? Yeah. So now, I don't have a problem with him having a concept and an idea to try and make some, moves. You understand? But call a spade, put a square peg where it needs to be, let the round hole be. You understand? sometimes Samini too has to talk. Sometimes Samini too must rant. Yeah, even though I'll be careful with my choice of words and my mannerism and my demeanor and stuff, but sometimes the ball, Charlie, Stone Boy, you know how me and you did. Yeah, I dey expect that this thing where you people plan, like you go link me and tell me, say, this is what I want. I don't expect Bandana to be the one that linked me to tell me about it. Yeah, so I still dey wait for your call. Yeah, you know, be any giddy. I still dey wait for your call, because if you hear this from them, where you accept to do it with them, no problem, because I know you get vim and I know say you go fit deal with it. But if it be you no go understand, because the truth always has to be the truth. How did it end up that all of a sudden it's beef and it has to be a clash and it has to be between you and Shatawale? It is a mismatch. We know that. Even the first dancehall king competition that you guys did at Labadi Beach, that apparently Bandana was part of it, I was shocked, because I had a gig at the bigger beach, Labadi Beach hotel, and right after my gig, I had to come back to come and, help celebrate your win. And I kept saying, Bandana comes from my days. Why is he in this competition with you guys? So I even expected them to give it to him, but then they gave it to you, because you proved yourself, and I was happy. But that is not the kind of thing we're talking about here. The kind of thing we're talking about here, me and you have rode, me and you have lived. You have seen what I have been through based on what was happening when this guy was doing what he was doing with me and to me. So when the names come up, when the things come up, Stone Boy, when you people and you people talk your things, and I expect, say, you go have my back, you go hold my back, and you go defend me like how I do. When matter they come happen, when you link me low key, make we talk, and then we will know how to handle things. That's how I expect you to also deal with me when things are going like that. You don't let me find out online, and then after me I vex and things, then I go realize, say, apparently you people all understand and you people know about what I'm going and what is about to go down. Sometimes, Charlie, you guys I know. So say, if I hear the thing, it no go bore me. But big up though, big up. I can't wait for the clash and I can't wait to see the outcome. But I still insist that me and Shatawale need a one-on-one for him to say it in my face, in my presence, that the things he said about me were fabricated, and that he just did it just so that things or whatever. It's a 12-minute long video now. I'm gonna cut it. Big up yourself, Achi.
Alright, so watching the video, it is obvious that Samini is not a happy man. Therefore, we are also not going to attach any jokes in discussing this. We're going to discuss it with all the seriousness it deserves. And to those who will be commenting about this, I also want you guys to come in with all the serious comments that you can put under this particular discussion, because this is an emotional topic. Samini is emotional about this. It's not can say, I bore, I vex, and me too, Samini. Sometimes I have to talk, sometimes I have to rant. Aren't enough? It is time for us to talk. You are welcome. Remember, I have my gentleman today. It is industry issues, no celebrity conversation. We are done with that part. This is part 2 of the show. And Shanton, aka Steven Mensah from Kofi Men's Music. I know you guys have missed him. Your man is here. Nana Aredu from Muse Africa. He is also here for us to continue with the discussion. Shanton, what are now, this is Hip Life EP. No, say,
yes, it's
High Life.
Soon. I mean, opening our town, he needs to, because they are.
All the guitar dates.
Yeah, no guitar dates maybe. But we are trying to resolve some rights issues, and not really, but it's important we clear some rights issues.
Oh, okay.
When it's important, some of these things when they I probably those issues.
Don't see Apache.
Yeah, Apache issue. So we're trying to get around
with an industry person or someone who's outside the game.
Nina.
Okay. Yeah, you mentioned they are solving. And I already hope you are good. Yehovah. Thanks. Okay. Nice one. Mami starting with Nana. On the Samini, Shatawale, Stoneboy, the clash and the matters arising. So far, meaning say, Inipa Bibri Ateki side, Ebi was Samini side, say whatever Samini is saying, he's right. Maybe a Stoneboy is not treating him right. Ebi say, Samini, what be your own? In this case, be necessary for you to be ranting like you are doing. Nana, what ye video no what share so far? Position you always saying.
Okay, I think Shatta say Shatta and Samini had a problem. Shatta went hard on Samini. After so many trials, now back and forth, Samini released a song, Scatter Bad Mind, and then from there, until from Shatta again, and then we saw Shatta take on Stoneboy, and that one became very intense and fierce. Between Shatta, before Samini was Kaki, where Shatta went on Kaki in 2013 at the Ghana Music Awards, where Shatta thought he deserved to have been given the dancehall artist, and he gave it to Kaki. So it tells you that the line that was drawn, the line is the high grade line. So from Kaki to the father, and then it came back to the son, right?
So from the daughter,
from the daughter, like that line, like Shatta went on that.
Throughout the discussion, okay.
You understand? Throughout the whole thing, Shatta went on that tangent against a certain family, because between a certain time they were the ones, quote unquote, ruling the dancehall space. Kaki does all the females, that's their queen. Samini, everybody, dub Shatta, King, Stone came, and it was boom, problem. So I know that in music, when you also want to get to the top, sometimes you have to go against the one who's at the top, so that at a point in time, people will judge and give you a space and say, okay, you are good. Okay, now let's also listen to you. In the conversation that went on, I feel that since Shatta went against that family, I feel the family had a sit-down conversation. So anytime this guy in issue will come out, this will be how we will go against him. It's not about now that.
So that was when Samini said, anytime issue can they come to low key.
Yeah, because you're trusted, because Nipano or by this your family or starting free your baba and so kaki so or or the bar Samini so your man.
No, Daddy, one started free kaki so.
Oh, starting free kaki so 2013. Go butu Ghana Music Awards kaki.
Oh, so that time now next Samini business.
No, they don't be hard after the dancehall king time.
Are you sure?
Kaki, unless I'm wrong, somebody can check for me. But I know that the Kaki.
Samini nation Saturday kaki put in your mind.
No, the dancehall king conversation, the dancehall king crowning started for Shatta after the Ghana Music Awards thing. 2013. That's when after that he dropped the dancehall king and the whole Ghana and he shut down the country.
No, but before that, now still was starting here interviews. Then all the Samini. And bro say yes. Or the lucky your bro say Samini in the free stage. You be so this animal.
No, those times it wasn't as vibrant as after.
Yes.
It got to the level where
that one I agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about the time where it comes in face. They do one. So when there's an alliance, me, Sammy, and Shanton have an alliance that anytime the guitar master will come against us, this be how we go solve it. We go deal with them. Then after some time, Sammy and the guitar come make cool. Then all of a sudden, it looks like the agreement where we have, Sammy they overlook the thing. Obviously, if me and Shanton see, we go ball because you sell me out.
Yeah, sell out.
You sell out. So I understand Samini's pain onto some 80%. That I feel that you should have just picked a phone and call and say, Dada, these people reach out to me, say let's do clash. And in dancehall, clashes are not jokes. Stonebwoy himself in an interview said that some years ago, he and Shatta Days the same dancehall king showed up. When he now open mouth talk say he buried the guy or he won. Some motorcycle or whatever that he won. So in dancehall, clashes are no jokes. Let's put the verses thing aside. In dancehall, you meet a clash in no joke. And nipa na pair no, only here history. And I hear same say maybe say bad. This be how we go against them. Why don't you pick a phone and say Dada, this people hit me up. So how we go do loyalty?
But then there is Chantal, I'll come back to you. There is also this argument that Stonebwoy ne Samini nya Dada report kind of thing, no? I can't watch it.
Never true. You know why that's never true?
No.
Never true sake of.
Because now Stonebwoy is also running his company like he's a boss on his
Sammy,
own.
we all there we be bosses on our own. But we all get godfathers, so we still go to them.
Yeah.
Me, she just said that I never found a friend Kofi Ban. One time, I know go check. Because no matter how big you are still your father's son. You are still your mother's son. What am I saying? Obiaka says Stone is not big. He's a big boy. I'm saying that the person that we are in the same circle with now has come against us. And I agree. Recently, when this whole militant and Shatta thing came up, when Stone was adoring his child, one of the Baba, Samini and Calvin boy, you saw people writing. They say father, son, grandson. That is today. They were all in white. Which is photo now. People were commenting and saying, "Oh, father, son, grandson." Then because it was Samini, Stone, Calvin boy. So that means that alliance still there. And you hear the man yourself. The man explains saying, at a point in time, they come to one.
Low key.
So why, if we don't have that thing, why do you always come to me low key when the guy hits you? It's just nice. Like it is just nice. On that segment for you. It's just nice and loyalty and respect that you pick phone, call, and say, yo, this is what the thing that happened now. And I from Samini's video, right, I suspect that even the whole court thing and the whole gun thing that came afterwards, on how to go about the thing. Even on the whole reconciliation and everything, they talk. So why this one, you not talk? And even to make it worse, Nipa na the biggest enemy, rival. After phone are framing. Say, yo, I see your tweet, but this is what we can do. That's what Samini talk.
Yeah.
What they call him?
I say Wale himself call
Yeah, call him. Mandana call him.
Did you have his number also?
Yes.
Mandana call him. So how come the person with me that get the alliance self no fit call me? That means there's a problem. And the moment if I know what, and I look like the bad person. I can't be fighting for my sister. If you are not our boy, be the boy in bono. Now they are not going to boy, no. Then Metian say on him went out.
Yeah.
Man say.
Boy now they call.
When they go now, or boy now they get me back to the man. No, not go today. That means yo, we are the best one at time. I feel Samini just heads on because there's a certain disloyalty on Stonebwoy in part. Not because they didn't pair him with Shatta by Assassin Radio, because he's a businessman. He knows that Assassin Radio will determine who they want to use to pair and raise their thing.
Rating, yeah.
Their rating. And then yeah. But he feels that once the call comes, it's still in the same line of what we will be fighting. In the same line. The same line. Today we might be laughing, tomorrow you don't know. And you see, every day I talk this thing, but people know they believe me. I say Shatta be smart. He be too smart. The fact that he picked phone self call, silence everything. Now you can't put him in the picture again.
Yeah.
He's no more the hater.
Yes. What can't they away anymore?
No, that guy be too smart. Like he understands the business. I picked phone call. Ask whether he uses stone friend or no. He doing bad.
But I'm sure Shatta also called because of Samini's tweet.
Yes, no.
Maybe if that tweet had not come.
If that tweet had not come, Samini will not be here ranting.
If he had not tweeted.
Yeah, he feels that he put a tweet out say, yo, we could do some clash, and all of a sudden something come out like that. That means my son know, because before they could do this thing, You better son about some of artist, some of star. He knows how these things are done. When you say you better approach you, several times, you better so you could have just pick a phone and say, Dada, these people call me, this is what they want to do. What do you think? If you are in all your activities, you don't need to go to Samini. We understand that. Okay. But when it comes to that particular person, Obama chain, low key, advice. So Dada, this one how we could do it. Sometimes if you feel like stone the food user cover up in the public eye, like the in Peking naming and all those things, getting close to Samini, make you feel like they still have loyalty with Poppy.
Even at the point when he was having the Kelvin Boy issues,
yes,
don't go a year post to be let's say he's still
loyal to Samini. So this one, why you not pick phone call? The guy Samini is not mad because you are clashing with Shatta. He's mad because he knows that a baby bear 1 week, 2 weeks and that picture will be shared on social media. So you could have within that time. That is just nice, bro. It's just normal.
I see. Nana already has started with more fire. Okay. Now, Chantal, let me come back to you. So far, also, all position war. Samini, Rant and all the same.
I feel he has every right to say what he wants. I mean, it's a free world, so obviously you need to say what he wants to say. But there's some level of entitlement that I find Samini put out there, which I don't think he should. I mean, he's not entitled to be the one to put it together.
Okay.
He's not entitled to be the one to for him to be clashed with. I feel some sense
to
of
select who to clash with.
There's some sense of this industry.
No, but how about maybe if somebody has gotten information that after this will be coming to you? How about that?
Whichever way it is, I'm saying that
because if he's gotten information that after this will be coming to you, then he's asking himself, okay, Shatawale is going to clash Stonebwoy. After Shatawale and Stonebwoy, you are telling me you come to me. You are coming to me to clash who? Because that's why he asked me. That so who am I going to clash?
Yeah.
He said that.
I get the question, but black professor. So maybe. But that's on the low key. I'm just saying that I feel that there's a level of entitlement that I see a lot of artists sometimes they do like, oh, I'm there, this, like remember when this issue of the what's the name of the Azonto came up, and there was some level of I started that kind of entitlement by this guy. What's the name of the guy? That guy who said
Gasmiller.
Yeah, exactly.
Gasmiller, yeah.
It needs to leave the space. You see, I've always said some of these things are always almost counted by commerce, by the numbers. So I'm sure that the people who are putting it together are seeing what they're seeing. Yes, I can understand him on the level of the fact that Charlie, you've been talking to me, vibing to me on the low key. Most of the time we vibe. So then why not that this issue you should also vibe with me on it? Yeah, point. That's why I agree with Samini. But I do not think that whatever it is, it shouldn't have gotten to where he put a 12 minutes video out. Because the guy is still family. The guy is still in the space with you. So I'm sure he has a number. I could have hit him and said, guy, what's up? I mean, I've been seeing this. Why is it that you're not giving me a vibe? I mean, vibe with me on what is going on?
What if maybe Samini has a history of such dealings with Stonebwoy that he's tried solving behind the scenes that has not worked?
No, I'm just saying that whatever it is, you could have, because trust me, Stonebwoy will not come and say anything.
No, now he's expecting a call from Stonebwoy.
If it even happens, Stonebwoy will be peeved with this.
With a video?
Yes, he would be, because you see, already, some of the industry people are quite aware that sometimes there's a narrative out there, which Shatawale has always been putting out there, that Stonebwoy is hypocrite. Stonebwoy is he pretends, all that. There's already a narrative out there like that. So Samini putting this one in there sort of kind of put some level of yes, it puts it kind of legitimizes that claim that Shatawale has been putting out there. So this doesn't do good to Stonebwoy. And I'm saying, I see, no matter how it is, if you're saying the brand is yours, you're saying that this is your son, there are things fathers do. Fathers don't come out and spell out the bastard of their sons. They don't do that.
They call family members.
They don't. You mean
they might call family members.
Yes,
they don't do family members.
And they might. There's no family members.
It's family members.
No. This has not beyond. Family members will be maybe JMJ.
Yes, Elobini, Big Nash, and I mean, that's family members.
You know, sorry, it's not to catch you right. I'm saying that because in their circle, we've seen how they've handled issues. For instance,
no, they don't handle issues.
No, relax.
Stoneboy, Samini,
no,
they don't handle issues this way. No,
they do. I'll show you.
Give examples.
There are 1,001 times that we often forget that artists are sometimes quote unquote or talent are behind certain fan groups. They are in the competitions with them.
Please.
Oh,
no, we're saying. No.
Sometimes relax. Listen,
we're saying that on a level of we all know, not like thinking or knowing that somebody's behind the account or something like that. The real is that it has not happened before.
It has. But Stoneboy on Hit FM when Kilagati was talking to me the time he was in the beef with Shashata. You heard the things he said.
What did he say?
He heard
about who?
About Shata. You heard?
No, we're talking about Stoneboy.
No. He's talking Stoneboy. Sammy.
Yes, Samini.
And also they
have
handled issues in public.
No, I'm talking about Samini and Stoneboy in that space. It has not happened that they come out and spill the issues in the open space. It hasn't happened. When did you hear Samini or Stoneboy go out and say, "Oh, this guy Samini did something wrong and I didn't like it"? When they even had the breakup, when we knew that it was that bad, it didn't come out.
Right, yeah.
So okay, Samini back there.
No, I mean, I also suspect that.
No, you could say that.
No, I also suspect that.
You could say that.
Samini has kept quiet on several occasions.
You can say that, and I agree. 100%. That probably may be Samini think that every time I cover you, every time I cover your back, yes, I defend you and all that. You could even go out and say stuff and put it on me, and I'll still be quiet and look at it. But again, on a real, I feel that maybe Samini, somebody is feeling that actually Samini has not been fair to me. When I had issues with Kelvin Boy, he came out and tweeted something that was so some way on me. So maybe somewhere, and see, I've said this before, and I'm sure we all know that we are dealing with artists in Ghana who are very, very emotionally unintelligent. You get what? Because
the artists are emotional and unintelligent.
No, they're emotionally unintelligent.
Okay, emotionally unintelligent.
Yes, but Samini is one guy who I know is very, very emotionally very intelligent.
Yeah.
I mean, he's able to keep it together. This thing he did. If it was any other that who was doing it, if it was Stoneboy, Shatawale who was doing this video, we will not be here talking. Somebody's mother would get an insult.
Yeah, he would have gone.
Somebody's father would get an insult.
Yes.
If it was Samini.
No, it's not fair to Shata to say that.
Oh.
No, it's not fair because the issues are different.
It is not fair, but that's the reality.
No, it's not fair because the issues are different. And sometimes.
No. What I mean is, it is not fair, but that is the reality.
If the militant side, but don't say them, sir.
If it was Shatawale who did this video, everybody involved will get some.
And as I say for the Grab GB.
See, everybody online, in fact, the industry will get some. I'm sure that by now, as I say, Gabriel Chidako is having his share by now. I see there's a lot of intelligence that Samini, and a lot of calmness. You see, he was very calm, he was smiling, he was laughing, and it was, there was, so you can't, as much as you think that probably it wasn't right, you still cannot go at him because the guy did it nicely. I'm telling you, Samini, Stoneboy or Shatawale wouldn't be able to put it together this way. Because they are all emotionally very fired. So when they are speaking, there's a level of having to hold back something that, he said that there are things that he doesn't want to say because he doesn't want to get out and say things that he shouldn't be saying. But we all know that it is very possible. I'm sure it's very possible that for a long time now, Samini and Stoneboy probably are not really vibing.
No, I think that
it's possible.
No, allow him.
See, it is possible. Because see, I'm saying it's possible because if they've been vibing, if they have been vibing, it should have come up. Because Samini should not have come on do a 2 minutes video, come and address this issue if they have been vibing. You should have, Charlie, what's up? I see this thing. What's up? What do you want?
You have a point.
Because if I vibe with you, like we do, I talk to you on a lot of times. If there's an issue about you, Sammy, I'll just hit you up. Sammy, I see this one. What's up? What do you want?
Yeah.
I won't. It is possible. It's a long time. That I'm sure that you see, it could have an undercurrent going on, and it could be from. And again, a lot of artists, emotionally are not kept together. So it's possible that Stoneboy is not being happy with Samini because of that Kelvin Boy issue. It's possible. I'm saying it's possible. So maybe they're not vibing. Because I can't understand why this issue should get to this level. I mean, there have been bigger issues that have never come to this level. This is no issue, to be honest, to start with. Because Stonebwoy is not, it doesn't run Asase. Stonebwoy is not the owner of the people who are putting it together. So this issue should not have come to him the way it is. Oh, I mean, Samini should have heard about it. They've discussed it long ago and that's passed. It shouldn't have come to the level it is right. So I feel that there's probably some undertone going on and we are not aware of. And I'm hoping that Stonebwoy can keep this one together and let's slide. Pick a phone and call him.
Charlie, let me say something.
I'll come back to you now. We are still talking about the Samini Stonebwoy rant, and of course, Shatawale is now on the other side. We will look at the role of Shatawale in all this before we close. But then some of your comments. And Okashi says he has done it nicely for you, the public, but hurting himself privately. Okay, he has done it nicely for you, the public, but hurting himself privately. Richie Rich says Samini could have had a private convo with Stonebwoy, but it looks like Samini has had too much of Stonebwoy, so he had to come out publicly because we know Samini is a humble lion. Now Tony Asakoma says Samini is not the type who comes out like that. There must be an ongoing issue with him and Stone. That's why he brought it on social media. He knows Stone's number. He can easily call him too. Shatayari says, boss, there is a security issue or problem between Stonebwoy and Samini, but they are hiding it from us, which Samini wants to vomit out. Richie Rick says, we need Stonebwoy and Samini to compete, and the winner will face Shatta. They will judge. Rebel Ashley says, I think Samini is pissed, because he made a tweet about it, knowing very well he and Stonebwoy are of the same opinion, and he later hears from Wale Stonebwoy actually has a different point of view. Looking at all that has happened in the past, I can't fault him. Now, Baba Musa says, okay, Samini should clash with Stonebwoy. Okay, I get that one earlier. Shout outs to Kobe Che, you are also online. Richie is a Rich lady, were you giving shout outs to tonight? In the morning, you gave shout outs to a lady called Benny's on Xylophone FM. So tonight, which one are you giving? I'm on for Monitor Shanton. Anointed Betty says, friends today, enemies tomorrow. Charlie, in our industry, that thing happens, so friends today, enemies tomorrow. Now, Rani Safo Dobson says, Stonebwoy is a huge and relevant brand now, capable of taking its own decisions. Besides, Shatta and Stone are having quite a good relationship ongoing, which might have contributed to Stonebwoy's oversight. Finally, Samini, as a father, should have been private enough with this issue other than trying to seek attention. And are conscious Agbe Menu also says, Samiflex, go higher, my king. Thank you. Yes, Nana, I was about to ask that. In this case, the Ekosui, is Shatawale going to be the unifier? Is the devil going to be the unifier?
No, the devil going to be.
No, this is a big question because Samini sees Shatawale as the devil. Stonebwoy also at the point saw him as the devil. Now look at this. Is he going to be the unifier?
He's created a fire and ran away and go and sleep.
What did he create? He has not created any fire.
No, but he's been banting the two of them and right now it seems like they've left them in there.
No, but who is going to be the unifier?
Come on,
who is going to be the unifier? Are we
I
saying
think
Shatta?
that no, it's not Shatta who's going to be the unifier. I think
Who here?
It's going to be
Because like Chantal said, Chantal feels Stonebwoy will never pick a phone to call Sammy.
he will do it. Let me tell you something.
Why has he not done it after 24 hours?
No, he will do it. I'm coming in sure. Shatta
Because I'm sure if Samini speaks to Stonebwoy, he can't put it out. Just as he did this video for us to know he vexed. If the moment he finishes talking to Stonebwoy and he settles, he will still come and say, okay, I've spoken to my son and we are cool. I bless the clash or whatever it is.
Stonebwoy will do it. He is taking time to understand that his father loves him too much. You see, when your father, oh papa, come with him, what's the name when him check and sana, but you him.
Which father did you grow up with?
Oh, 3 fathers.
Okay, then that's why. That's why we not just are.
No, because only papa. What I'm trying to say is that Samini loves Stone too much. He values their relationship. He cherishes
if he does, he wouldn't do this.
Oh, I bet make a land, Santon.
If he does,
yes, Santon. No, but Nipo was come on some do and say with you. Now, Sasa was saying,
oh my God, right? What? He's confirming the fact that Stone Boy sometimes it's not loyal. That's what you say.
But it's human. Stone Boy is human.
No, but if you say I brand like Stone Boy is not loyal, that's
bad. No, it's not bad. It's not at all. It's not. No.
One after.
So it's something. Okay, I'll say one after the other.
Yes. No.
The mechanism. Stone will pick the phone. This video will probably catch him unaware. So he will verse. Take his time.
This video will be to come as a shock.
Yeah.
Yes. You
take his time
to hate him.
Yeah. Take his time and then now.
Because coming from Samini.
Yeah. So he will verse. He will take his time and then he will also lament. Probably want to do a video. They will stop him. They will speak to him. They will tell him, hey, chill. That's your father. Don't do that thing. When he settles down, he will pick phone and he will call him and he will talk the matter.
This is scan time. This is scan shot.
Oh, and he go.
The Kelvin Boy shot was one.
Yes.
Which was not very funny.
And the Kelvin Boy shot was
yes, it wasn't fair from Samini.
Shut up. Why is it not fair?
Because
what's the problem you have in this industry, Sammy? It's been me too. What do you mean? Nana, and then one there.
Oh, but yes, but then
no. I don't understand why.
You know what it's on TV or
I was on a show with another baby, and the sack of the Ace thing came out. He tell me for my face, say this song will not go anywhere. He knows I did the project. I said, I need my copy of it's me, I can't even buy any crap.
No, but how do we knew it was the project?
No, see, to me, call your name. Say to me, call your home prayer.
No, but you can't in public, you can't in private.
Master, I said, man,
you want to question, but you don't call
in our show business sometimes, like you said, we are emotionally unintelligent. Sometimes it gets to us. When it gets to us, one of the ways as stars or as people who people look up to, you have to go in public. You have people who see us. You don't have emotions. You don't go through pain. You walk around. So sometimes let people know that me too. It happened to me.
That's what Sammy says.
Exactly. Me too. I'm saying Stone will call him because if people talk for us, like it be normal. You go verse. Make it verse 2 days, 3 days. It be cool. Make it cool down. You could talk to him. I'm telling you, he will now understand that the relationship he has with his father is the father cherishes him more. Obusa alliance no more. That's how every time you come to me, I feel there for you. What am I saying? We know some things that we can't sit here and see.
Yeah,
but we know that between Samini and Stone, and say something might have happened and it has brought it to this level. So you as a son, you should know that your father values your relationship. He respects that chain, that alliance. For him to even do this, also a disgrace to his brand. Like people are saying, Samini doesn't do this. Oh, Samini, 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 wow, and you saw the answer that somebody did. They put him in the middle of the clash. So also what you say, no, they are having. But my miss you coming. His son will take time, make it best 3 days, make it cool. It will be normal. But he go call him. Because that will be because once upon a time, he hold his hand, take him cross some river. You understand what I'm saying?
Most of the artists remember those things.
They do. If he doesn't remember, he will not be
I'm not saying he will remember.
He will not be forming an alliance with Samini for this one. He knows.
I'm not saying he
but this video will catch him unaware.
This video,
and it is normal for him to verse, throw his arms around, put things in his house, and shout. It will be normal. Allow him to do that. He's human. When he's cool, he will not say, my father actually loves me. The fact that I even do this himself means the man, they love me. And he did for me.
But on a real,
because he could have said, "Don't call me" in the video, and nobody can do him anything.
But on a real,
no, somebody could have said, "Don't call me."
But on a real,
but somebody said,
"No, do not
call me." No, you don't get it. He has done something. He break loyalty code, bro.
I agree.
He break loyalty code. But life is ruled by some of these things, trust and loyalty. I agree. Agree. When they show boss, they say,
Shots fired, man.
I'm telling you.
See, when you are see, I feel. And again, this one, you remember I was saying that loyalty is important, it's key. I mean, in all these things. But when especially by people don't respect and don't value loyalty, they do. People don't. Because if they do, this issue will not be discussing here. You get what I'm saying? If they do,
it's an oversight. For the first time, he hits the boy. He oversight.
What is over? Okay, probably. We can say oversight.
Yeah.
But the point is that oversight is what? When the guy tweeted, somebody else who he doesn't have the loyalty code with him, look for his number. He didn't have his number.
You see why I say Wale be smart. Okay. Wale get loyalty self pass. See, He did no. One is a very loyal guy. People you don't know him.
No, me, I'm enjoying Shatawale's loyalty.
No, he's very loyal. Even when
I'm enjoying Shatawale's loyalty.
On YouTube,
there are so many people Shatta won't go to. But he always remembers something I have done with him before.
No, me and
that's anytime I call him, he will respond to me.
That's a loyalty.
Oh!
It's loyalty.
nice what?
Okay, maybe.
Shanton.
Even at the time when he and Samini they do the back and forth thing, people will not come out and say the name is Samini and I'm wow. We won't come. We're winning. But he be loyal. He knows say the chain of command day. He say whether to save face or to do whatever, he talk him.
I've still not said who will be the unifier.
Me say the two of them now will be the unifier.
Yes, I know.
Shatawale
will not.
It won't be Shatawale.
Because it benefits. What is going on benefits Shatawale? Huge. Because Charlie right now he's a nice guy.
They hug him. Yes.
He's a nice guy.
Tomorrow we talk about that. Tomorrow we talk about the Beyonce hug. So I was asking who can clash Samini.
No, but it depends. I mean, assuming they finish and then the whole viewers say, okay, Charlie, they think that Samini, Stonebwoy won or maybe Shatawale won. Then obviously, it's okay. Maybe the grandpapa himself will come and meet the person who won from the fight. I mean, it could be possible, but it will take away the bias because obviously the bias is now. You get the point. So I don't know, but it depends. It depends on how the numbers grow. How Samini is also growing.
Somebody made a comment saying Samini is not just a dancehall artist. He once upon a time was a hip life artist. He once upon a time did a lot of high life songs.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe going forward, Samini can do the clashes with Oshan Kwame.
Oh come on, that would be
Then that means Stonebwoy must score Samini. That's all.
No, we are still expecting.
Okay, the matter closed.
We are still expecting. We are still expecting Stonebwoy to call
Samini.
Yeah, we are still expecting Stonebwoy.
My 2 cents is that it can't be possible. Say Stonebwoy is so busy, he's forgotten that he did it now. It can't be. I mean, that would be difficult for me to understand. I mean, you would need to probably record a week of their life and play back for me to believe that. Because I mean, these guys are two people who I'm sure have a vibe on a daily basis, basically, or on a very regular basis. So
you don't have to have a vibe on a regular basis. You see, you don't have to.
Alright, so someone is sharing this argument. He says, Ben Rockefeller, he says the issue we say Samini is being relegated in the industry by the industry players. Bosukule's call. I'm not sure it's related. Okay, let me check. Hey, Bosu. What's up, Bosu?
Hey, Bosukule.
Oh, very a quick one. Simple. To me, normal. And Mundi said, the legend and said, Dana, you can do very bad. As I said, we are the phone normal.
Bosukule. I agree.
With the American, so the really bad. I mean, they come with this for or best friend. And then I can start playing the best friend.
I see. Now, Bosu, sister, if you are the Bakubi Bana.
Oh, yeah, the Bakubi Bar and the Bakubi Bana. Sammy, I'll say about to can now wear a room.
Only how, Sammy, they're bringing no, they be very ready.
Yeah,
I'm really easy.
Hopefully next week, yeah, China are publishing a report on the iTunes for the
yeah, more job date, you know. Now, Sister Vianney Wine, what is it?
Oh, on the top of the camp. On the top of the camp. After the ground, on top of the we could see you last one or the artist about.
Hey, I see.
Yeah.
Where's your international artist now?
Oh, very good.
May suspect is our code.
So, hey, you make the to see out of it. They just drop here. That's all I got for him.
Okay, where's Tumboy, look at the referee.
So I just say, that's all I got for him. What for you can I say? Mondalo mo swimming in that one downloading for free.
I see. No problem, boss. Thanks for your call. Yeah, check me every
Boss, play our friend, why?
Stay in Mesa, say our friend, or no, come on.
What's it called?
Boss, play.
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, thank you. That was another brother from the internet fraternity calling us. Basically, if you are talking about those who started digital music sales on how we buy, on the if you hear the crap on it, nothing for hard guy. Okay, guys, so I'm sure it is now right for us to close.
Yeah, I think some boy should just pick a phone and call him and then.
I want to answer the question. This one of that class is Samini.
Oh, and yeah.
So what champion is out?
Ghana and I been Ghana.
Samini will hip life songs, so many.
I
get it, but so many. So if they mean, would be fantastic.
No, that team. Okay, anyway.
Okay, I know what suggest your channel. Also suggest you be.
It's honestly, maybe she said
Black Prophet.
Black Prophet or one. I want to.
Yeah, I want today. I'll vote Black Prophet for Samini.
Yeah, it will make sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Because Black Prophet needs Samini. Come was some similarities.
Yes.
Black Prophet today sing.
Yes.
I got it vibe.
But the classes is not. But Samini or Samukwan.
Thank you, Shanton from Kofi Man's Music. He is the CEO. Nanaya Redu is the head of editorial at Muse Africa. And thanks to Digital Rasta Currency Richie Flex, Yala Pigeon and Regan, MC Berima, and Tim Dodi Solomon, aka Chamo, as well as Tilly Akia Deepak for making this show dope. And to you online, you guys have been so massive, and I know today the discussion raised the numbers there, and you guys have enjoyed it. Tomorrow we are going to do Friday Happy Hour. We have 2 artists. I'll put out a poster so you get to know them. 2 artists are performing tomorrow. Good songs. They are part of the new school. So watch out for them because something good will be coming your way. My name is Sammy Flex. If you are in Ghana and you'll be celebrating their holiday, make sure you stay safe because I need you alive as part of the people I have here on my Sammy Flex TV. Stay blessed and let's do more out of here.